the starting lineup.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Van Vliet outside. The pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Doncic with it. Pass to Irving. Tries the spin move. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Woods checked in. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Inside. Irving surveying the floor. Steps back and shoots. That shot misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Toronto turns it over again.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Irving kicks to Green. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 3. Down low, Poeltl fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Dallas. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 3.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And here is Doncic following Fred VanVleet's 3. Doncic passes to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby from past the arc, and again Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Left side, Irving. Doncic against Van Vliet. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Siakam a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Doncic. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. We'll be back shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors,
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Wood in at the center.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Van Vliet looking around. Siakam outside. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Hurdle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Here's Pirtle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Doncic passes to Bullock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bullock's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Bullock with it. Barnes on him. Doncic way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
And when Hurdle sees a guy on this team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. 1:21 left in the first half. Outside Hardaway. Out to Doncic. On the wing, Barnes. Launches it. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Anunoby against Doncic. For three, Bullock. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Doncic looking it over. From outside the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Barnes.
And Pirtle does just a little bit of everything for this team. A big man that has excellent passing skill.
Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That is
And it's something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Barnes against Hardaway. To the paint. Stolen. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the...
34. The Mavericks, 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
You've got Anunoby. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Porter. And it's Benton in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Hardy. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Hardy's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Mavericks trail by 10.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Trent's checked in for Toronto. Green inside the 3-point line. Here's Ntilikina. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will come the other way. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Raptors leading by 10. 90 seconds now into the second half. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter has a quick release, takes no time getting his shot off. When the defense is backing off of him, he has no problem pulling it up right off the pass.
Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green finds Cleveland. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Boucher. Back to Porter. Here's Benton. To the middle. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Mavericks trail by 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nilikina passes to Kleber. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And that one's good by Porter.
He got himself on balance, and that's a tougher shot than it looks, folks. Nice work by Porter there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Snatched away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Manton the pass to Boucher. Trent outside. Takes a three. Rebounded by McGee.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 10-2 run here. They get the rebound. Here's Achua. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And the wide open shot from Green. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Nilikina kicks to Kleber. He takes it in, uncovered. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Porter, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Passes to Kleber. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And then for Dallas. Powell, he's jacked in for JaVale McGee. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Frank Nilikina. Mavericks trail by 21. Irving dishes to Doncic. Kleber the pass to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 15 points.
And normally near the top handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting 3 for 3. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
How about that? And so it's Toronto holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Doncic. Green is up there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Siakam for 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 18. Doncic kicks to Irving. From the arc. Some nice passing here by Dallas. A 3-ball. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Knocked away. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. Here's Barnes. The feed to Pirtle. Chalk up 2 there. And the Raptors lead by 14.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
The drive by Doncic. On the wing, Irving. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Deep. Offensive rebound. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. There's the dish to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Doncic passes to Green. He kicks to Irving. Back to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Doncic outside. Powell with the screen. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Doncic.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Powell pulls it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Raptors get it back. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. The Raptors need to get a shot to the left side wing. Pirtle. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Dallas has won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The shot's good from Irving.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Here's Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Knocks down the trifecta.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Pirtle binds Anunoby. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To Siakam. Off target at the rim. And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 5. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
So it's Toronto winning this one.
Another hard-fought NBA battle. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the four-man position.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Dort outside. Outside Giddey. Back to Dort. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Saric. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Williams finds Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And here's Saric. Pass to Dort. Now Williams. With the fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. For a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Thunder. Barnes, it's good.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes folds his own in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Photon grabs a miss. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Photon grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam!
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
OG Anunoby with the assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey.
2 minutes left in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. It's Dort on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Giddey. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Saric covers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Hurdle with the block. Outside Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Giddey passes to Saric. Back to Giddey. It's stolen by Photon. The 3 from Barnes. No good that time. Oklahoma City trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, rejected by Photon.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Purtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Crafty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Siakam.
At the line for Toronto.
Siakam hits them both.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Oh, they need this. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Thunder, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also, Josh Giddey out there. Dario Saric is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. And as solid as Purtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Dort for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Up top, Anunoby. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch and shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Here's Saric. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
that's his first personal foul.
That's on Jakob Purtle.
First team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Purtle grabs a miss. Purtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam for 3. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 9.
Beautiful move by Siakam. It takes a well-coordinated athlete to stop on a dime and shoot that jumper with touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric, and they get it back. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Let's go with a 3. Goes up again. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in.
This is what Shai excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Anunoby passes to Purtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Purtle's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the 2nd. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Saric. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
Well,
foul.
that was clearly a foul.
Team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start. Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Giddey. Pass to Šarić. Dort outside. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. So Dort's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Siakam, and he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. In transition, here they come from deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop, and Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Williams finds Giddey. Now here's Šarić, covered by Pirtle. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Van Vliet outside. 4 seconds left. And he sinks the layup.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
And so it's Pascal Siakam.
32. The Thunder. 15. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Thaddeus Young out there with Achua. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the 1. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Achua can't hit. And the Thunder shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Achua. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Robinson Earl. Now Williams. Achua with a steal. And here's Porter outside. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Here's Joe, guarded by Trent. Here's Williams. The shot that time not on target. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A difficult guy to match up with. Boucher can cause your defense serious problems.
For Toronto.
And he sinks the second. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Robinson Earl. Over Boucher. No good. A bit long that time.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Trent, the pass to Achua, and stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Robinson Earl.
Toronto foul. Precious Achua.
That one's off.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the second one. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Benton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the basket by Trent.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to man. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's his first.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Trent outside to the middle. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Williams. Back to man. Here's Waters. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Benton. Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. Joe grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the inside. Here's Robinson Earl. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Trent outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Achua. And again, Toronto no good. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams on the wing. Here's Waters. To the paint. Reverses. And the layup is up and in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch and shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Back to man. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Here's man. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The Thunder with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and it's Williams in at the center position. Here's man, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Robinson Earl. And he dunks it down.
Sky high, one of his advantages as a undersized forward.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Jams it in on a great move.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Out left to the wing. Here's Joe. Anunoby covering. No luck on that one. Toronto shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Pass to Waiters. Here's Robinson Earl. He's covered by Siakam. Tries it from 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Second chance shot. And the layup falls. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Pass to Waiters. Back to Williams. Here's Waters. Here's Robinson Earl. On the wing man. 4-3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Myrtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Will it go? Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. I love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby for 3. Tries to save it. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
For 3. The shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Pascal Siakam.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Giddey against Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Pirtle. And the bucket is good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Here's Oklahoma City now, down by 15. Williams with the screen. Inside, here's Šarić. Misses from close range. Now here's Anunoby. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
To the best kid in the hall.
It's the NBA on 2K. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David. To the inside, and stolen by Giddey. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. They kick it out to Green. They get it again. Outside Irving. Lets the three fly. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here's Giddey. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks.
Come on the floor for your Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Doncic. Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now here is Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Giddey the pass to Saric. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Spins. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 5.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. The dish to Saric. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They set the pick. Irving dishes to Bullock. Nice defense from Dort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Giddey kicks to Dort. Shoots from the elbow. Mavericks with the rebound.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic finds Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Irving. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to get something going. Offensive rebound.
Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Thunder trailing by 3. You know, one thing Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey finds Saric. Second shot opportunity. Here's Williams. And the pass to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Dallas moving it around. And the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Williams. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williams has got his first points in this one. Doncic passes to Irving. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Hardaway against Dort. Here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Nice D from Doncic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now, here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Giddey, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Inside, Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Dort against Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:30 left to play here in the half. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
So it's the Thunder now. Following the score by Dallas. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
Doncic feeling it out. Irving against Giddey. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Charge, a screen on Doncic. It's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks so much, Dan, for the great interview.
And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams, and it's Waters in at the 3 slot. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Pass to Robinson Earl. Right side, Williams. Stolen by McGee. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Joe can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hardaway kicks to Kleba. Tries the spin move. Kept alive.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Mann. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Joe. Rebounded by Hardaway.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call it an underrated defender.
Here's Robinson Earl. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. Here's Mann. Waters passes to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Passes it to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Well-rounded
effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Dallas.
Here's Hardy. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. At the elbow, Williams crosses over, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Hardy, and he gets it to go. Hardy's got a second bucket tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Holiday. The pass to Hardy. And he banks in the layup. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Williams passes to Waters. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Dallas. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Green. Luka Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one, good. 17 points for Kyrie Irving. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Thunder trailing by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Doncic kicks to Irving. Passes to Bullock. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
On the wing, Giddey lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. George grabs the board. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's Irving. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Šarić. And Williams, here we go. And Williams with the stuff.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Doncic passes to Bullock. And the layup falls.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Williams can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 16. Irving up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The offensive rebound out to Doncic. Bullock passes to Doncic. The 3. Wants to get it to Powell and does. Fires the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Irving banked in off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Hits it from 3-point range.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Bullock. Out to Doncic. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. 5 to shoot. From deep. No good that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
To the history of all.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Now here's Irving. He shoots. Rebound by VanVleet. Back to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Pirtle. Misses the layup. Outside Irving. Here's Bullock, down low. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Doncic against VanVleet. They now take the lead.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred VanVleet.
Now here's Doncic. Right side Hardaway. Outside for Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Now Siakam, picked by Pirtle. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the inside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that one's good. Irving.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Siakam for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, B.A., for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there. There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Doncic. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Van Vliet against Irving. Over Van Vliet. And it's Irving missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic passes to Irving. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
To the left side wing. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks leading. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Doncic. And down it goes. 2 points. Doncic has got 7. And Toronto calls time here. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
He takes it in. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Irving. Spins. Right side Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the paint. And Wood with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam in the post. Bullock puts it in. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculous ridiculously crafty in how he gets into the defense and draws the foul. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
A minute 35 left in the first half. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Siakam. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic left side. Now here's Irving. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And Toronto calls time here. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Over Wood. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Dallas scoring again.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Van Vliet sinks the tray. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. From deep, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. 2 on the clock. Rejected by Siakam.
Now that size and length. Pascal Siakam is not now, not here.
And we finished off one half of play. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your net, 29. The Raptors, 19.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Hardy, JaVale McGee out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Green, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And for Toronto, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Right wing. Outside for Porter. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
To the middle. This shot by Hardy, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Porter's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Holiday finds Kleba. Launches the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Trent right side. Achua. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Achua's got his first basket.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Kleba. Here's Hardy. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Hardy. Deflected. Now here's Boucher, tightly guarded. Basket counts. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Holiday with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Green in the post. Porter's there, and it's Green missing. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Achua. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Achua's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Pass to McGee. And here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardy, guarded by Trent. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Irving against VanVleet. Trying to get back on track. Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. For Toronto, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. The kick out to VanVleet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Christian Wood picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on both. .20 seconds left in the third. Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic passes to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Back to Irving. No one near him. Yes, on the jumper. Irving's got 15.
But Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch and shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Wood with the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
VanVleet against Doncic. Siakam outside. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. VanVleet on the wing. Back to Anunoby. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Barnes. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's VanVleet. And he commits the intentional foul. And Dallas calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets that one. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Outside for Irving. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Doncic outside. Over Anunoby. Doncic, no good. For Toronto, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands
counted.
Well, Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
Anunoby against Doncic. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Irving for three. Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Over VanVleet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And count the basket. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even previous plays.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Doncic outside, from outside the arc, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
14 foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. VanVleet with some nice D. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they...
To the best kid in the hall.
Attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. VanVleet to the inside. Here's Pirtle, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Pirtle is very skilled at doing this.
At the line for the Raptors.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute played so far here in the first. Good.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Trusting his mechanics. Barnes puts the shot right up.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby, wow.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren with it. Siakam's there. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Williams against Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. A fadeaway. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Down low, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. And Pirtle sends it back. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 6-point game. And a deep three from Van Vliet. Krzyzewski grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
A underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
Pirtle finds Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Under trailing by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Takes a 3. Krzyzewski can't hit. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Low block shot on the way, and it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Siakam. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The 3. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Raptors out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
and for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Siakam finds Pirtle. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Outside Williams. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Giddey. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Puts up a three. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 7. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Here's Van Vliet. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's tough from Van Vliet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From past the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here to stop the drought. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 10. Siakam passes to Barnes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Barnes has got 5.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Williams, that's for 2. Giddey, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Van Vliet with a screen on Giddey for the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred Van Vliet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now, here's Anunoby. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
And with the monster finish, stops an 11-0 run by Toronto.
From deep three-point range, Anunoby, no good. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. From downtown, Anunoby, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. Akusevsky can't hit. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Siakam. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
What I like there, Gilgeous-Alexander knows when to force the action. Terrific awareness for his age.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the Raptors miss again. From deep. What a play. Simply drains it. All right, Dave, thank you. And
your Thunder, 19. The Raptors, 28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Porter. Gary Trent is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Banton in at the point guard. And a wide open look for Porter. That three off the mark. They're trailing by 9. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Boucher defending. Here's Banton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
And again, no good by Toronto. Launches a three from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Banton, the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
And there's the pass to Dort. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Raptors leading by 10. Here's Banton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dort passes to Joe. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Trent kicks to Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Joe passes to Robinson Earl. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Joe can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Trent. The kick out to Porter. It's stolen by Dort. There's the drive. Sharge passes to Robinson Earl. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Joe can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 12.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Joe, still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Saric, that's good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Banton, takes the three. Rebounded by Joe.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Trent, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Trent hits them both.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
A 3-ball. Joe can't get it to go.
He just doesn't doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Joe passes to Dort. It's deflected. Knocks it loose. Toronto leading by 14. Trent outside. Over to the left wing. Back to Porter. Pass to Achua. And the shot is good. Achua's got 8.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 16. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pirtle. And it's denied. And they recover it. Van Vliet finishes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
He kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Anunoby against Giddey. And there's the feed to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Williams. Here's Pokusevski. And it's good. 2 points.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And here is Van Vliet. Inside. The kick out to Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Scotty Barnes gets a little room to shoot the corner 3, and he drains it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Siakam outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Pirtle sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. for three. Van Vliet nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alexei Pokusevski.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jakob Poeltl.
Then how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. From deep, Anunoby, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Siakam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Giddey against Anunoby. And he drives in. And here's Barnes for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Barnes can't get it to go. Williams inside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And
to the best kid.
almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dort's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 14 feet away. That's good on the jumper.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. From the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And that one's good. Irving.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Dort, left side. From deep and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Irving. The three is up. Another three for Dallas.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Outside Giddey. Back to Pokusevski. Now Williams. 2 on the clock. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Doncic.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 8.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. And that one is stuffed right through.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Doncic against Giddey. Now here's Irving. It's Bullock on the wing. That three's off the mark. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Wood, a screen on Giddey. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Dort. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Outside Irving. Tries the spin move. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 10 points for him.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dort. Williams on the wing. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Hardaway. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. No shortage of scoring here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. Offline with a 3. The drive by Dort. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving with it. 10 points for him. Doncic outside. The 3. Pass to Wood. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Irving. Williams defending. Kicks it to Doncic. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 13 now.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And here is Williams. And a nice finish on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. Got a piece of it. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Williams misses. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Irving, the pass to Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Rams a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. 7 points in the game.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Irving. Doncic left side. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And stolen by Hardaway. Wood with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Drills it from deep. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
Here's Bokashevsky, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Irving. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 5 now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so we wrap up the first half.
The Mavericks, 30. And put your hands together in his lineup for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Dario Saric, and it's man in at the 1. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. McGee's shot is off. Here's man. He's covered by Holiday. And stolen by Holiday. Inside. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's man. He's covered by Holiday. Robinson Earl. Pass to Waiters. This one for 3. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. McGee passes to Kleba. Right side Holiday. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Waters. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Hardy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's man. Here's Joe. Puts it up from 12. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Outside Holiday. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Hardy to the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kleba. It's hauled in by Saric. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Joe from deep 3-point range. And the 3-pointer goes.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Holiday. Now Kleba picked it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Man's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's good. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
This does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's man. Pass to Šarić. Here's man. From behind the arc. Here's Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's man. He's covered by Holiday. Man misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Green. The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Josh Green.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Hardy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Hardy. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Green.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Holiday. Pass to Green. And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Doncic. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. And that one's good. Irving.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Outside Giddey. Takes a 3. Kept alive.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Dort against Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Doncic outside. It's Bullock on the wing. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots blocked. Dort outside. Knocks down the long J.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Doncic with it. Pass to Wood. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Wood's got his first 2 points.
You know, he does have a game outside of the paint, but Wood is at his best close in.
Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Dort for 3. Bullock puts it in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Wood. Fast break, here we go. And that one's good. Giddey.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside Hardaway. Outside for Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
From deep. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Irving with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Doncic outside. Spins. From deep. Dort grabs the miss. It's Dort on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Outside Irving. Tries the spin move. Driving in. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving against Giddey. Hardaway on the wing. Irving up top. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Mavericks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Williams passes to Giddey. Back to Williams. Here he goes. Up and over Doncic. The Thunder with another miss. Oh, they get a hand on it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? And the Mavericks lead by 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to halt the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and